So my name is Sam with RC Rock Armor. You can go to rcrockarmor.com to see all the new bumpers, and we're going to have some new products coming out here real quick. I'm going to introduce one of the newest products we have, which is the the shield. And we also have a fair lead that we have that fits the shield. We also have, a lot of people are having little problems installing these winches on these bumpers. So what I'm going to do is show you how to install it on one of my bumpers. It's called the shield, which is the hardest one to install. But once you do it once, you do it the right way, it's really simple to do. Let's get started. This is the Honcho Honcho kit. So what I'm going to do is I actually just going to remove the body. Some of the tools I want to bring up to you are the tools to install the winch properly. The 2mm hardened ball end driver, a Allen head 2mm, and for the shield you'll need a flat file, and to remove the bumper I'm going to use just the Phillips to remove the 2 screws. And let me get started. And I got just a piece of aluminum, which is what I'm going to use to drill out the holes, but I want to be able to put it up to the to protect the plastic body from drilling all the way through. That's all it's for. Piece of scrap aluminum. You use sheet metal, anything. And I'm using a little. It's a little dot. It's a little punch, and that's to remove the fair lead on the winch. So those are the basic tools. Needle nose pliers, always good to have, just to set screws. You got big fingers. It's hard to get those little 3mm screws set in the winch plate. Now what I'm going to do is I'll just go ahead and quickly remove the stock Honcho bumper. Two screws on each side. Complements of axial. Now, the most important item, I almost forgot, is a 1/8 inch drill bit. Okay, and a drill. Now the 1/8 drill bit, we're going to use it on the winch plate, and we're also going to use it on the SCX-10 frame. So now the 2 screws you have the front one, which is fine. Let me see if I can get you a little bit of a better angle on this. This one is already approximately slightly over 1/8 of an inch. It's the further one back, you have to oversize to accept 3mm screws. So I'm going to simply turn the wheels and just pulling out the hole. It would help if I had this on top. And then the other side, just the back holes. So let me see if I can get a good close-up. Okay. So now the frame is actually drilled, ready to accept the bumper mount. This is the bumper that we'll be putting on. This is the Slayer bumper. And now we're going to take care of the winch. The Phillips screwdriver. All you're going to do on the Phillips for this bumper, for this winch. This is a dummy winch, a mock-up winch that I have. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you actually before I take this. Actually, I will take this other screw off. I'm going to take these two sets off, and what I'm also going to do, I'm going to show you how to protect your winch if you're using the other bumpers, which is the Dagger and the Slayer. And to protect it, you want to put the scrap piece of metal behind it so you don't go all the way through. And pull out the hose. Okay. So that's that simple. It's just because it will go through and it will grab and it will go ahead and put a nice little divot in your plastic housing of your bottom of your winch. So on this situation, this is the what is it called? The shield. I got so many bumpers on my mind. I got a rear bumper coming out here real soon. Now the shield's going to be the toughest one to install, and what we're going to do on the shield is you have some rivets back here. Really soft, really easy. Just put a little file to them. You see those rivets? Okay, I had to get a little hammer because this one's being a little bit stubborn. I'm going to set it on there to try to get this off. I'm trying to remember the easiest way of doing this. There it goes. This is the right way. Okay, fair leads off. So now I'm going to put the winch on. It was originally like that. So now we're just going to flip this like that, like so. We'll put the screws in. Don't over tighten on these. If you over tighten, you will strip them out. You might just want to use, if you do strip one out for some reason, put a little CA glue in there. That would help out a little bit. I'm going to just put 2 screws in to make this a little bit faster. And then I'll show you how to install. Some of you probably try to put a winch on this, which is on the shield, and I've seen people give up. It's not too bad. It's actually pretty easy. We're going to take the 4 screws in there. The shield is set up for the RC 4-wheel drive winch and the 3 racing. The problem with RC 4-wheel drive one, it would have to be shimmed up because it's so wide. You can see where it lines up. It needs to just be shimmed. But it will work. You have to, drill out the holes. Now, this is where we're going to go ahead and mount this. This is really important. The 2 front screws on the winch, you set those 2 in first. That's where these big fingers get in the way. Then sometimes you can just, that's why I got these needle nose. To set them in. Okay. Hardened 2mm ball driver. Let me get up a little close to this. Okay, the key thing on this, you grab the bumper to yourself, then you tilt the winch. So the back of the winch is lifting, is higher. If you just lay the winch plate down, okay, so I'm going to turn it sideways a little bit, and then I'm going to use the ball end. Carefully line it up to the inside holes. Just a couple turns. Okay, that's it. So you gotta keep it at an angle. Excuse me, the front up. That's it. Now you turn it around. And what I like to use is just a straight 2mm to set the back screws, to get one at a time in place. You have to lift the plate up, then push it in. Ooh. That one got away. Trying to tilt it so you can see it on the camera, but then again when I get it in the hole it wants to fall out, so I'm gonna have to, once I get it in there, then I'm gonna pull the driver out, go back with the ball in, and set a couple turns. That one's there. Back to the 2mm. Now that one just went right in. Back to the ball end. And that's it. So now your winch you can go back, tighten up all the 4 screws. Now this one you'll find it's the tightest one, but no problem with the ball, hardened ball end. It's a must. Okay, now 2mm screws. I'm going to take these off. I'm going to mount it on the chassis. Now these brackets are fully adjustable. Up and down, it's as simple as setting the 3 screws, loosening them, setting your height, then tightening them up. Now these don't have forward adjustment. The forward adjustment, all you have to do is use shims with longer screws. Will get you your distance. So that's what's going to happen on that. Let me remove some of this stuff so we can put it on the honcho. Roll that in. Okay. Okay, so simply goes through the C-frame. Okay. These are 3mm by 8mm long, 2mm hex. Really kind of simple. This is all straightforward. Only thing that, you know, on the chassis part, only thing you had to do was oversize the holes. Move over to the other side. Just the 2 rear holes, 2 1/8 inch bit. That's it. Fully solid adjustable winch. You don't have to drill through the bumper, or you don't have to strip any screws out. If you use the ball end hardened ball end, you can buy non-hardened ones. Those tend to end up stripping out too. They actually, drivers end up stripping out the heads because they're not hardened. So invest in a good set of hardened ball drivers. There you go. There you got it. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoy your bumper, and keep looking on the website for new upcoming bumpers. We have a few things that we're going to try to make with some Wraith. We're going to have some Wraith stuff, so yeah, feel free to, if you had any problems, feel free to email me. You can get in contact with me at sam@rcrockarmor.com, and ask me any questions, email me any pictures. I get the pictures, and I can help you out any way I will. Thank you very much.